Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Paripat Sisumbun. I am an instructor from Information Technology Program, Faculty of Science and Technology, Nakhon Pathom Ratchapat University. Today, we are going to learn the fundamentals of visual computer programming. Lesson 1, Introduction to Visual Computer Programming. In this lesson, we'll take a look at the basic concepts, the examples, the advantages and disadvantages of the visual computer programming. Let's get started. What is a computer programming? A computer programming, often called programming or coding, is the process of designing, writing, testing, debugging, and maintaining the source code of computer programs. What is a programming language? Programming language is an artificial language designed to communicate instructions to a machine, particularly for a computer. What is a visual programming? A visual programming refers to any system that allows users to specify a program in two or more dimensional fashion. Conventional textual languages are not considered two-dimensional, since the compiler or interpreter processes it as a long one-dimensional stream. Visual programming includes conventional flowcharts and graphical programming languages. What is a visual programming language? A visual programming language, or VBL, is any programming language that lets users specify programs by manipulating program elements graphically rather than by specifying them textually. A VBL allows programming with visual expressions, special arrangements of text and graphic symbols. Most VBLs are based on the idea of boxes and arrows, that is, boxes or circles or bubbles treated as screen objects connected by arrows, lines, or arcs. What are not visual programming languages? Some programming languages are not visual programming languages. For example, Visual Basic and Visual C#. These languages are still primarily textual languages with a graphical user interface builder. User interface portion of the languages are visual, but the rest is not. Next, we'll take a look at some examples of visual programming languages. There are many visual programming languages in the market. These are some of them. For example, MIT Scratch, Alice, Microsoft Codo, Starlogo TNG, MIT App Inventor, and so on. Next, we'll take a look at the example of visual programming languages. The first example of visual programming language is MIT Scratch. Scratch is a project of the lifelong kindergarten group at the MIT Media Lab. It is provided free of charge. With Scratch, we can program our own interactive stories, games, and animations, and share our creation with others in the online community. Scratch helps young people learn to think creatively, reason systematically, and work collaboratively. Essential skill for life in the 21st century. This figure shows the screenshot of the MIT Scratch. For more information about the MIT Scratch, please visit http://scratch.mit.edu. The second example of visual programming languages is Alice. Alice is an innovative block-based programming environment that makes it easy to create animations, build interactive narratives, or program simple games in 3D. Unlike many of the puzzle-based coding applications, Alice motivates learning through creative exploration. Alice is designed to teach logical and computational thinking skills, fundamental principle of programming. and to be the first exposure to object-oriented programming. The ALICE project provides supplemental tools and materials for teaching using ALICE across a spectrum of ages and subject matter with proven benefits in engaging and retaining diverse and underserved groups in computer science education. This figure shows the screenshot of the ALICE project. For more information about ALICE, please visit http://www.alice.org. The third example of visual programming languages is Microsoft Codo. Microsoft Codo is a new visual programming language made specifically for creating games. It is designed to be accessible for children and enjoyable for anyone. The programming environments run on the Xbox, allowing rapid design iteration using only a game controller for input. This figure shows the screenshot of the Microsoft Codo. For more information about the Microsoft Codo, please visit http://en-us/projects/Codo. The fourth example of visual programming languages is StarLogo TNG. The StarLogo TNG is a client-based modeling and simulation software. It facilitates the creation and understanding of simulations of complex systems. Its 3D graphics, sound, block-based interface, and keyboard inputs make StarLogo a great tool for programming in educational video games. This figure shows the screenshot of the StarLogo TNG. For more information about the StarLogo TNG, please visit http://education.mit.edu/drupal/starlogo.tng. The last example of visual programming languages is App Inventor for Android. The MIT App Inventor is an intuitive visual programming environment that allows everyone, even children, to build fully functional apps for smartphones and tablets. Moreover, it enables everyone to build a simple first app up and running in less than 30 minutes. This figure shows the screenshot of the MIT App Inventor. For more information about the MIT App Inventor, please visit http://appinventor.mit.edu/explore. At this point, we have learned some of visual programming languages. There are many visual programming languages in the market. In this course, we will use the MIT App Inventor as a tool for learning the rest of the visual programming lessons. For more information about visual programming languages, please search the internet using relevant keywords such as Visual Programming Languages or VPL. Next, we will take a look at the advantages and disadvantages of visual programming languages. In this session, we take a look at the advantages of visual programming languages. They are fewer programming concepts, concreteness, explicit depiction of relationships, immediate visual feedback, and eliminates an intermediate step in the process of creating a program. As we all know that they are good and bad in everything. Next, we'll take a look at the disadvantages of visual programming languages. In previous section, we have learned the advantages of visual programming languages. Okay, now the disadvantages of visual programming languages are that we can have more than 15 visual primitives on the screen at the same time. Some situations in which text has superiority, such as documentation, naming to distinguish between elements that are of the same kind, and expressing well-known and compact concepts that are inherently textual. For example, algebraic formulas. This brings us to the last section. Finally, we'll take a look at the conclusion of this lesson. In conclusion, we have learned the basic concept of visual computer programming. In addition, we explore some examples, advantages and disadvantages of the visual computer programming. In this course, the MIT App Inventor is a tool for learning visual programming lessons. That's the end of this lesson. Thanks for watching.